I wrote a verse, and I hope you like it. And if you don't, I understand. So let's go.
Do not spend your strength on women who figure on those who ruin kings.
We're going to be a little confused on this part because there's only 20 verses. The text of Eshet Hayil was from 1917. Christian Bible combined Eshet Hayil with the first 10 verses. I'm going to start with chapter 31. Jesus. The words of King Lemuel, the burden wherewith his mother corrected him. What, my son? And what, O son of my womb? Is what? O son of my vows. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Oh, I feel like it's appropriate here to reference Samson and Delilah. I never get tired of referencing them. I love that's my favorite story. It's not for kings, oh Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes to say, where is strong drink? What is strong drink? Lest they drink and forget that which is decreed. Oh, that which is decreed. Oh, I love that. And pervert the justice due to any that is afflicted. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto the bitter in soul. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. You want to be drunk if you're dying. Of course. Who else? Why would you want to be drunk every day, though? Then you would miss so much of life as it is in its beautiful natural existence. And it's, I'm sorry. I'm at a loss for words today. I'm just going to deal with it. Let bitter ready to perish, and wine unto the bitter in soul. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more. Okay, open thy mouth for the dumb in the cause of all such as are appointed to destruction. Let me read that again. Open thy mouth for the dumb in the cause of all such as are appointed to destruction. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. A woman of valor who can find, for her price is far above rubies. Oh, I get it. A woman of valor who can find, for her price is above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, and he hath no lack of gain. There we go. She doeth him good and not evil all the days of her life, and seeketh wool and flax, and worketh, this is amazing, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth food to her house. Oh God, I can't read today. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth food to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considereth a field, and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands she planteth a vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength, and maketh strong her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good, her lamp goeth not out by night. She layeth her hands to the... Ow, my elbow just did something. Ow. She layeth her hands to the distaff, and her hands hold the spindle. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor, yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. Oh, I think that's like a Eclipse reference. Anyway. She maketh for herself coverlets. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Oh, her husband is known in the gates, when he sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh linen garments, and selleth them, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant. Strength and dignity are her clothing. And she laugheth at the time. Wait, what? And she laugheth at the time to come. Oh, I get it, because it's yeah, there's plenty of time to enjoy, right? She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and the law of kindness is on her tongue. Oh, this is so sweet. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not not the bread of idleness. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. Her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done valiantly. Many daughters have done valiantly, but thou excellest them all. Grace is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord, give her of the... Oh my God, I'm skipping phrases, aren't I? 28. Her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done valiantly, but thou excellest them all. Grace is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. This is interesting. We're going to look into this deeply now. Of course, because how can we not? I'm going to cite some sources just to be extra. This is one of the 13 alphabetical acrostic poems in the Bible, where each line begins with a successive letter in the Hebrew alphabet. The word Hayil appears in verses 10 and 29 of the passage, though as the summary of the good woman's character. Oh my God, thought as the summary of the good woman's character. Traditionally, it has been translated as virtuous or noble. Some scholars have suggested that it rather means forcefully, mighty, or valiant, because this word is almost exclusively used in the Tanakh with reference to warfare. Aberdeen theologian Kenneth Aitken notes that in view of the warnings against women portrayed as dangerous or adulterous in chapter 1 to 9, it is fitting that the book ends by directing the attention to prospective bridegrooms to the ideal wife. Verse 30, charm is deceitful and beauty is passing, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. The key to a woman's industry, acumen, kindness, and wisdom lies in her fear of the Lord. That's verse 30. Uses. This chapter is recited on Friday night before Shabbat dinner in some Jewish homes. The chapter has been emphasized with the biblical womanhood movement and a number of books that have been published on the Proverbs 31 woman. This emphasis has been subject to criticism in Christian articles. It's just so wordy. In 31 of this chapter, also called Eshet Hayil,
I wrote a verse,
woman
and I hope you like it. And if you don't, I understand. So let's go.
A definition of a perfect wife or ideal woman in the nation of Israel who is an industrious housewife, a shrewd businesswoman, an enterprising trader, a generous benefactor, verse 20, and a wise teacher, verse 26. The woman of valor has been described as the personification of wisdom, or in some sense as a description of a particular class of women in Israel, Persia, the Hellenists, or in Hellenistic society. Some see this as a praise directed from the husband to his wife. The following 21 verses are titled The Good Wife.
I need a shell with the sauce and cheese. Give you hell if you